Hey second grade, Mrs. Houts here. Welcome to math class. Today is Thursday, October 22nd, 2020. And today's date can be written like any of these three ways. Hey, do you guys notice there's two of my little cartoon pictures today? What's a word that you can use when there is two of something? There is double cartoon, Mrs. Houts. Well, today with our first lesson of chapter 3, we are talking about doubles facts. So like we just saw on the last slide, how there was two of cartoon me and that there was double. With math, when we have double facts, that means there are two of the same number that we are adding together. So if we look over here, I know it's a little blurry, I'm sorry. We can see that with these blocks, these two parts are the same size. There are 6 blocks in each block tower. So both parts are the same, which means this is a doubles fact. So 12 can be shown as 2 equal parts. When we're thinking about 2 parts, we can use a chart like this, part, whole. And we can think if we have 6 cubes over here and 6 cubes over here, we can see these 2 parts are equal, which means there's the same amount of blocks in each part. Then when we put them in the whole, so if you have actual blocks, you would actually move them. When we put them together, how many blocks would we have all together? We'd have 12. And we can show that with this addition problem. 6 plus 6 equals 12. So when both add-ins, which are the numbers that you're adding together, these are add-ins. When both add-ins are the same, that is a doubles fact. So yesterday in OT, you guys used dice. You were rolling 2 dice. And when we have 2 dice and they land on the same side, so for example, if they both land with 1, you would be adding 1 plus 1. That's a doubles fact. If you roll your dice and they both land on 2, like right here, 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's a doubles fact. And you can see all the way down, 4 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 6 plus 6. All of these problems are doubles facts. Could we keep going too? Totally. We could keep adding equal parts, but we just couldn't see them on dice. And we could keep going. So there's many things in our lives that actually are doubles. So for example, you have 2 eyes, but if you take them apart, you have 1 plus 1. A dog has 2 front legs and 2 back legs. When you add them together, the dog has 4 legs altogether. So looking back at this dice picture, we can use our doubles facts to help us solve problems that are called near doubles. So it's really close to being a double, but not quite. So for example, 1 plus 2. We can use our knowledge about how 1 plus 1 equals 2. And we can think, oh, well, I just have to add 1 more to that, so it must be 3. So we use what we already know about doubles facts to help us solve near doubles facts. Let's try this together. Take out your math book and turn to page 121. 121. Our essential question is, how can you use doubles facts to find sums for near doubles facts? Remember that this word sums, the sum is the answer to an addition problem. So if I was to say, what is the sum of 2 plus 2? I'm asking, what's the answer? Okay, I'm going to read a word problem. We're going to draw a picture to show it and then write the addition sentence. Nathan has 6 toy cars. Alicia gives him 6 more toy cars. How many toy cars does Nathan have now? So I'm going to draw mine as like cubes that I'm connecting. So I'm going to start with the 6 toy cars that Nathan started with. And then Alicia gave him 6 more toy cars. And I'm going to try my best to make these squares the same size. So now I can see that, look, they line up. That means my addition sentence would be a doubles fact. 6, which is this first row right here, plus 6 from the second row equals, what's the sum? 12. So Nathan now has 12 toy cars. Look at the next page, page 122. It says in the model and draw box, you can use doubles facts to find sums for other facts. So this is what I mentioned earlier when they're talking about near doubles. So for example, 3 plus 4 equals what? We can think about our doubles fact, 3 plus 3, and then add 1 extra. So we know our doubles fact, 3 plus 3 equals 6. So then we take that 6 down here and we add 1 more. And that gives us the total, the sum of 7. So that means that 3 plus 4 equals 7. Similar thing on the other side. We have 7 plus 6. We can take the doubles fact 7 plus 7 and then subtract 1. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. We take that 14 and subtract 1. And we get the difference of 13. So that means 7 plus 6 equals 13. Could you solve 7 plus 6 a different way? What other doubles fact could you use? You could think of 6 plus 6 plus 1 more. So what's 6 plus 6? 12. Add 1 to that, and what do we get? The sum of 13. So that means, again, 7 plus 6 equals 13. So this is called a strategy. This is one way to help you to add. So let's look at number 1. Oh, first we have to read the instructions. Write a doubles fact you can use to find the sum. Write the sum. So 2 plus 3 equals blank. What doubles fact could we use? We could use 2 plus 2 equals 4. But notice that this is 1 extra, so that means we need to add 1 to the 4. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. Let's try the next one. 4 plus 5 equals blank. What doubles fact could we use? Remember, you could use 2 different ones. 4 plus 4. And that equals 8. But this 5 is 1 more than 4. So that means we need to add 1 to the 8. So our answer, our sum would be 9. Let's try number 3. 4 plus 3 equals blank. For this one, I'm still going to use my doubles fact of 4 plus 4 because I just really like that doubles fact. There's some that maybe you might like more than others. And what's that equal? 8. But notice this 3 is 1 less. So we need to take away to subtract 1 from 8. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's skip ahead to page 124. 124. And together, let's look at number 16. The directions say, solve, write, or draw to explain. So that means you would either be writing a sentence or two or drawing a picture to explain your thought process, what you were thinking. Andrea has 8 red buttons and 9 blue buttons. How many buttons does Andrea have? Let's circle. 8 red buttons, 9 blue buttons. I'm going to draw a picture to show this. You can choose to draw a picture or to write words. So 8 red. I'm going to do circles. You could do circles or squares. 6, 7, 8. So those are my 8 red buttons. Now I need to do 9 blue. And I want to make sure to line them up underneath. So that way we can see if this is a doubles fact, near doubles, or what. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So notice that they line up. All of these ones line up. And there's 1 left over. So that means this is a near doubles fact. And our addition sentence will be 8 plus 9. And we can use this picture to help us add. We can count all those pairs. We could see that 8 plus 8 equals 16. But then we have 1 extra. 16 plus 1 equals 17. So that means 8 plus 9 equals 17. What do you notice about this? Is this number, this sum, even or odd? It is odd because there's one left over. Fun fact, near doubles will always have an odd answer, and doubles will always have an even answer. If we go back and look at this, we can see that all of the problems on our double side end in an even number, and all the ones on the near double side equal an odd number.